Well, unfortunately, it looks like the rag I had on my neck shut down the video here when I leaned in for my putter. It's the long position, hole 10, supposedly 700 feet. This is my second shot. It's going left a little. Come on. All right, this is for 3. I wanted to make sure I was above this rope. I didn't want to hit that. All right, this is hole 11, kind of a fun, interesting hole. They've got a sand pit here. Pro, A position 221, AM, B 166. I don't know if that's 166, honestly. Those are really close. But there are some drop zones, but they don't even make sense for the positions that they're in currently. So we're just gonna play hazard if we miss, and just take an extra stroke. All right, I'm gonna throw the moonshine, stand still to the short. It's a good spot. And then I'm gonna throw this little envy that felt dry a half second ago to the long. Alright, that's hazard. Definitely trying to ace it though, not play safe. So here's the AM tee, or the AM drop zone. It's not that difficult. That's a 2. That's where I landed long for the pro pad, pro position. Not pad. Just take an extra stroke here, so if I make it, it's par. I want it to go right. This is a pretty cool, I don't know, red roof bridge. I don't know what you call them. It's a cool little transition to get you underneath the railroad tracks along a creek that cools you down while you're in the shade. So after you come underneath the bridge, kind of on more of a natural area. We got gophers chirping, no more manicured grass. Look at them all. Anyways, that's a short position for the next hole. A little long plays over here. Underneath the 2 big cottonwoods. All right, my 2 weapons of choice here for the short and the long are Glow Envy and my Sheriff. There's a lot of mud coming down the hill onto the back of the tee pad, so I got a little bit of a short and run up here without sticking to the bottom of my shoes. That almost slammed it. Alright, Sheriff. Oh, this tee pad's so bad. And then I gotta throw like 600 feet. Yeah, that's all just upper body trying to get it there. I can't keep any of my momentum on this tee pad with all that mud on there. So here's where I landed, just shy with the envy. There's a better look at the basket, blue position into the trees. I think I'm, yep, right here. I think honestly my best bet here is like a forehand. the way that the base of the tree is, if I land short, it's going to kick me to the right. So even if I'm like behind the tree, I can straddle. I think that got me up there about 15 feet. All right, we're sitting about 15 feet. It's just enough that I want to put the camera down for this. After you putt out, you're gonna head this way towards the corner of the retaining wall and cross right over right there, and you'll see the next tee pad. All right, lucky hole 13. B position, right hand, backhand hyzer to the left. The A position is a little bit of a turnover shot. Right there. I'm gonna throw this middle flank harp at it. Making the comeback putts tough for myself. All right, so I carried just over than behind the basket. I'm gonna have a low ceiling putt here. Get you guys right here to watch me miss. Just kidding. That was cool. 14. The pro position is to the right currently, and the B AM position is short left, but it's a little longer than it's actually about there. So these distances, I'm guessing, are wrong as well. That's what you're looking at from the tee pad. Yellow basket. And then pro basket's gonna be right over that way. I'm gonna throw the verdict at the yellow. Ooh, that's nice. I'm gonna throw the Sheriff, kind of a hero line, out over the road. You can see it. And try and flex it back to the power substation. Oh my God, it almost aced the short. All right, so this is like the power, I don't know what that is. It's a building parking lot, and in league, they were playing that as hazard. So here's where the verdict landed. There's where the Sheriff got hung up. And there we go, there's Sheriff to the basket. Do I do harp or do I jump the, we got a tailwind here. I'm going to jump out the inner cord. Oh. But I think that's par 4, so I'm happy. They catch so well, these Mach X's. After you putt hole 14, there's a sign that says hole 15, proceed on trail. Just go out to the sidewalk right here and then walk up and around to the right. It's right there. All right, hole 15. It's in the B position down there by the trees for the short, 314 feet. I think that's a lie. I think that's wrong. And then blue is playing B up there, 380, which is probably correct. We're close to. There's the yellow. And then if you follow this trail all the way to the end, the hill will start to dump off. You can't see the basket, is down that way. Just gonna throw metal flake harp at the short. Don't really need any kind of run up here. So this one said 380. I'm gonna throw the Ballista Pro, try and follow the tree line, have it dump. That small tree down there is kind of a good marker. Maybe the basket's just a little behind it to the left. That little tree that I just clipped. This is 15 short. So you can kind of just start seeing the top of 15 long when you're down here and just coming around the corner. All right, I found my Ballista. I've got about 30 feet downhill to the basket. All right, hole 16. It's in B position for AM, 368. Kind of underneath some big cottonwoods. And then B position, 395 for the Pro. That's what you're looking at for the fairway. Those cottonwoods right there. Basket's right behind that big one. And then there's the blue basket right there. I'm gonna throw a zenith at the AM basket. The mud on my shoes. There we go. Tack. Stay up. All right, that's like absolutely under the basket. And then I'm gonna throw a sheriff to the long. I don't really know what that wind's doing out there, so it could do some crazy stuff. Alright, that's just in case of the lows. Oh, tailwind. That's what it's doing. Walking up here and we see the one that I put into the ground with the tailwind and a little bit of a bad shot, but there's the zenith. Throw a harp up shot to the blue. A little far. No, it curls right up under it. Easy threes. No putter necessary. 16 does have a long position that plays deep in there. I really like that position. Take my 3 on 16. 17 has 2 tee pads. Maybe sometimes 17 plays a short position down to the left there. But in league we've played 16 long down there. All right, Pro 398 long left, AM 293 downhill in the middle. Elevated box. Headwind's really starting to kick up. You can see it all blowing around right there, all the vegetation. All right, so With the headwind the way it is, I'm gonna throw an Ati, try and keep it flat to the short yellow. Okay, could have given it a little bit more. Let's throw Ballista Pro to the long. That'll work. Oh geez, I just parked the long position, so I'm gonna have a comebacker putt. So I didn't realize, but they actually do have the long basket or short 17 or long 16 in. This is my Ati Firebird clone. About 22 feet, 25 feet. Sit down. It's getting windy, we're pushing that way. So if you got the key to the basket, I'm gonna need you to DM me so that we can move it over here, because there's a blistering park job if it were over here. I just thought there would be more headwind on that drive. It's kind of gusting. Couple of threes on 17. 18, B 484 with a headwind, AM 326 with a headwind. I'd say that those distances are pretty accurate. I will agree with those ones. All right, I'm gonna go, feeling a little tired. So I'm gonna disc up what I normally would throw. I'm gonna throw a fell into the short, that 320 position. Flash those chains. And then I'm gonna throw my brand new Ballista with that pop top. You can see that. See how far this thing goes. Here we go. Oh, it goes a mile. That's easy 400. Maybe 420 in the wind. So here's my short shot bird. All right, here's where we're parked at, up on the side of the hill for this last shot of the day, 18. It's a hero shot. I like to walk off the course. Something cool happening. Cool. Cool. 15 feet left. Let's go. All right, I'm calling Action Disc Golf Kingsbury. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care if you're telling me how bad I am. I don't really care about it. Helps me with the algorithm. Check out my PDGA, follow tournaments. I'll have disc reviews coming up. And hit me up on Instagram. I also want to let everybody know I play for money. So you hit me up on Instagram, we'll set it up. Have a good one. Peace.